Good morning, guys. Hope you're all good and well, and welcome to my YouTube. Today is going to be a day in the life. It is Monday, the 8th of September, and it has just gone 5:53. So got up with Jem at 5:10. She's headed off to the gym for a morning session at 6. Made Jem a coffee, brushed my teeth, washed my face, and I'm going to have a little stretch now before I have my breakfast and sort my day and get started. But today got quite a lot of work to get through as being a Monday, so trying to set the tone for the rest of the week. And then we'll be heading to the gym around about 11 for a morning session. I've got some handstand push-ups, I've got some snatches, overhead squats, and then assault bike intervals. So should be quite a good session, quite a good one to start the week. I'll bring you through my day, show you what goes on, how I go about my day, what I get up to, and what a general day looks like to start the week. So come along with me. So now that I've had a stretch, I'm going to have my morning hydration. So I go for creatine, 5 grams, and then I go for March On Performance Hydration, which I normally go about 2 scoops. So I potentially might do that today just because I'm a sweaty guy. I need to utilise my salts and replenish those and get those ready for the day. And also omega-3. So they're my go-tos that I have every morning. Don't normally deviate too much from that. Potentially in the winter, I have some vitamin D as well. I'm going to make my breakfast now. If you might have seen in my previous videos, and if you've seen me on socials before, this is my go-to breakfast. So it's like a yogurt oat bowl mix. So what I do is add 100 grams of oats. I then add 250 grams of Greek yogurt. I normally go for 10%, if not 5%, so a little bit of fat in there. Add 15 grams of peanut butter, 10 grams of honey, and then I go for some chia seeds, so potentially about 5 grams of chia seeds. Sprinkle that on top with a banana and then some blueberries. And it's quick, easy, means I can prep it as well for days ahead. And yeah, gets me going with pretty much everything I need to start my day. So it's now 10 to 8. I've written my to-do list of things I want to get done and sorted today, as well as just throughout the week, just to try and tick off. I've replied to some messages and some emails from some clients and potential clients, and just general emails, just to make sure I have a clean slate to start the day. And now I'm going to go into some check-ins with some online individual clients, and then also send a message out to my groups just to make sure they're all set for the week. Groups being my Max Pro program and Max program. Max Pro is a CrossFit-based program that I run, and then also Max is my functional fitness-based program. So just to make sure everyone's set for the week, setting the tone well and getting started. What I'm going to do now is my check-ins. I'll go through that. Once I've done that, I'll try and get into programming of my individual clients for the next couple of weeks, just to get ahead of the game a little bit, as well as my groups. And then I also have a YouTube video that I want to edit. That's not this one, but it's the one that's previously filmed, so it will come out before this YouTube that you see here, so check it out. Then potentially it might be time to go train at 11. So I'll try and get as much as I can done, try and stay focused as much as I can. One thing I do try and do is just try and get my phone away from me when I'm trying to work. It does somehow start to creep back into my hand sometime throughout the morning, but as long as I keep it away, I can try and stay a little bit more on task with what I'm trying to complete and get done. And I know if I don't get distracted, I'm more likely to get it done. So hopefully keep on track, have a good productive morning, and then we'll go hit my session at 11, which I said previously is quite a tough one, but should be a good one to start the week. And then we'll come back, have some lunch, and again, try and tick off some of these tasks. Okay, so it's now 9:30. I've done my check-ins. I had a call as well with potential clients. That should be cool. It was really nice to catch up. Hopefully they'll be starting in the next couple of days. I sold my parents' treadmill, which I've been trying to do for the past week or so. So that is sold. So I'm just going to shoot to my parents, give that to the buyer, and then do a little bit of work at my parents, and then I'll shoot to the gym for my session at 11. But so far so good. Productive morning. Let's keep it going. Treadmill all sold and taken away, which is good. Had to dismantle it though, so it took a little bit longer than we thought, but got it in, and then did a little bit of work, and then now it is about 10 to 11. I'm gonna head to the gym, do my sesh, try and get that done before about 1ish or around 1, and then back to it. But it should be a good sesh. I'm excited for it. Eager and ready to get moving after this morning, so should be cool. Alright, just finished up my session. It's now about 1:15. So gonna head home, have a quick shower, have some food. Got some peri peri chicken that we made last night. Got leftovers of that, which should be nice. I'll have that, and then I'll get back to my laptop, start programming a little bit more. Also just refining some of the processes that I have with my business, which is good and exciting and good to do, and take the time out to do it. So I'll be doing that. Good sesh. Finished up with the EchoBike calories, or sorry, EchoBike intervals, which were nice. Last week I did a progression which had no rest, 2 minutes rest after 3 rounds, whereas this week I knew that was a little bit tough and I wasn't able to hold the numbers that I wanted to, so I added a rest minute in there, and I managed it this week. So it was a lot better, a lot more progressive. Intensity wise, maybe a little bit lower, but all in all, it was a good quality session that I can use going forward and progress from. So feeling good, good sesh, get home, get sorted, and back to it. So just finished up my session, back now, had a shower, just put a wash on. And now I'm gonna whack my food in the microwave, and then I'll sit back down and crack on with some work and the tasks that I have to do for the rest of the day. Had my lunch, so now sat down, I'm going to do a little bit of work, got some programming to do, also iron out some systems that I have for my business, and then edit some content as well for today, and I'll see how far I can get through with that. But that's the main priorities at the minute. Hopefully I can get those done before the end of the day. That's the plan. It's now 4:17, a little bit hungry, so just going to have a little snack and then get back to doing a little bit more work. So far I had a consultation call as well. Well, a review call with one of my current clients, which is nice to catch up, and have been doing a little bit of programming, and now we'll carry on programming a client who is going into a brand new block, so that should be quite exciting to get through. My go-to snack, I am gonna have a bagel, I think. I'm gonna have a bagel, just quick and easy, get that down me, and get back to it. Hopefully get the next block mapped out for him, ready to go, and that'll be me. Alright, so it's 5 PM now. I have finished up programming for one of my one-to-one clients, so his new block, or start of the new phase, is ready to go, so that's all good. Just got to plug in the warm-ups and then he's ready. And now, being 5, I'm going to have a little pause on work. I'm going to just sort some admin bits, got clothes put away, also get food ready for dinner, and just like square things off for the final bit of the day, and should be good to go. But work-wise, that's pretty much there. I might do a few little bits later on, but I'm going to crack on with these bits and then get to having some food for dinner. Alright, so dinner done. We had prawn tacos, which is actually really nice. It was good wholesome meal. Then cleaned up, and then we went out for a little walk, just for about 20 minutes. Just get steps in and just kind of like digest and chill. And then now back, gonna have a little bit of Greek yogurt, some granola, maybe a bit of peanut butter and some honey, just a little bit of a night snack before I go to bed. So I have that. It is 7:47. So I'll have that, chill for a bit, watch a bit of TV, and then head to bed. I've got a session tomorrow morning, so I want to get to bed, just make sure I get enough sleep in. But that is a full day in the life. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please like, share and subscribe, and let me know how you found it in the comments below. I'll be trying to do more of these as we go through the rest of the year, just to keep on top of it, show you a little bit better insight in what I get up to and what my business looks like, as well as my training, etc. So if you have any questions at all, just please fire away. But thank you, and see you all next time.